so today I'm going to do a video on my skincare routine simply because I have changed my skincare routine recently at the beginning of this year and I am finding that it's really working for me. I have dry and dehydrated skin in some areas and it gets quite oily in my T-zone, which can be a bit frustrating, but the products that I've been using have been really helping. So I just thought I'd share with you guys what I actually do and how that works for me. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. So I'll start off by talking you guys through the products and then at the end I'll give you guys a demo of how I actually use them, so you will be seeing me completely barefaced. So to start off, I'll give you guys a little review of the products that I use and then at the end I will give you guys a demo of how I actually use them and the processes that I go through. So I'm going to start off as you would if you are wearing makeup. So I'm going to start off with makeup removal. So my two go-to makeup removal products, my first one is the simple makeup remover wipes, and with these there's not really a lot to say about them. They are just makeup wipes, they do the job and they remove my makeup. After I've done using my makeup wipes, I always go over my face with Garnier's Micellar water with a couple of just Superdrug cotton wool pads, keeping it nice and simple, and this works really well and it really shows you how much makeup is still left on your face after you have even used a makeup wipe. When you think it's all visibly gone, it is still there, and you guys will see later it's a little bit gross. So in terms of that micellar water, I do really like it. However, I used to subscribe to Birchbox. I think they gave me a little sample of a Bioderma micellar water and I tried that out and it is so good. Like, it is so good, and I love it just that little bit more than the Garnier micellar water. I've had this for like a year almost and it's lasted me a very long time, but I don't wear makeup every day. But when it does finish, I'm gonna give the Bioderma one a go. Give it a run for its money. I know it's more expensive, but I really just want to see if it works as well for me as the sample did. So when it is time to cleanse, and I've tried out a lot of different things, but for me, I found that this one works best for me because it's gentle on my skin. I personally do not prefer the things that will harshly exfoliate my skin too much because I feel like it makes my skin more dry and it strips it of its natural oils. Obviously with dry skin they say drink water. I do drink water, but my skin still just doesn't want to be happy about it. So this cleanser gently exfoliates and just soothingly cleanses your skin, which I absolutely love. It's another thing that I got a sample of in the Birchbox. It is the Earle Cleanse and Polish, and with every one that you buy you do get this muslin cloth which really helps for the exfoliating bit. It smells amazing. It is very rich, it's very creamy, it's very thick, which means a little bit can go a long way. And that's another thing I love because I love buying expensive things, but I do not have the money for them. A worry for me when I first tried this out was that I wouldn't have enough muslin cloth. And I know that sounds weird, but like after a couple of uses, you want to chuck it in the wash. And then if you've not got a backup, then it's a little bit rubbish. However, with every cleanse and polish, you get like a muslin cloth or two. I can't remember, don't quote me on it, but trust me, you end up with plenty. I've got loads. So after I've cleansed my skin, I use the Earle Boosting Skin Tonic. It's basically a toner and it's really nice, amazing floral smell, really does the job. Can't show you the bottle because I prefer a spray pump when it comes to toners and I can't be asked to start wiping stuff on my face with cotton pads all the time. So I washed out my Dermalogica toner bottle, which is a spritzer, and I put it in there. But really good, smells amazing, really good product, and it just gives you that little boost and refresher that your face needs after it's been cleansed. I'm going to move on to my favourite face mask because I do apply a face mask twice a week. They typically say you should apply a mask once a week and alternate it between a clay mask and a peeling mask. This is the GLAMGLOW FlashMud and it's a brightening treatment, and what you're supposed to do is use it 3 consecutive days in a row, and then after that you use it 2 to 3 times a week every week, and you only need a small amount and it goes a long way. And I personally believe that this has been doing wonders for my skin, and because it's got these little exfoliating thingy bobbies in it, I don't know what they're called, but the little hard bits that exfoliate your skin, it actually makes my skin feel $1 million after I've used it. That is my little magic in a tub and I absolutely love it. So after I've cleansed and I've wiped off my mask, I cleanse again. Sometimes I skip cleansing the first time and just cleanse after the mask. After that, in the daytime, I use this L'Oreal Extraordinary Facial Oil. And I use this as a cheaper alternative to the Kiehls Daytime Face Oil simply because I already had this first and it works just fine for me. It doesn't leave like grease on your face. It soaks in fast, nice, and it leaves my skin really radiant, which I really like. So that is what I use in the daytime. And for my nighttime oil, I do use Kiehls Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It's really good. It really does the work overnight, repairs your skin. You wake up and it's like plump and juicy and hydrated skin, and I love it. So it is quite pricey, but I'm just gonna leave that at that because it is what it is. And for me, I'm investing in my skin because I'm not somebody who wears makeup every day. So I'd rather invest in my skin than actually invest in like better foundations, because I have plenty of foundations for start, and nothing is better than having good skin that feels good as well as looking good. A lot of people say to me, oh, you've got really nice skin. When your skin feels like sandpaper because it's so dehydrated, it's not great because you don't feel good about it. It just doesn't have the same effect. So that is why I am really investing in my skin. Moving on, so the next product I use is a serum, and this is one that really helps with my dehydration, and it is Kiehls Hydro-Plumping Retexturising Serum Concentrate. If you have skin that feels like sandpaper and is dehydrated, this is thebomb.com. I got a 5ml sample of this from the Kiehls in Harrods, London. Used it for about a week, day and night, and you should always try out new skincare products for at least 6 months before you expect results. And I kid you not, magic in a bottle again by Kiehls. They are just doing it for me. Literally, my skin felt like from sandpaper to silk. Like it was a mad transformation in just the space of a week. Can't fault it. I love it, and I just think there's no going back. Somewhat a nightmare since it's really expensive. I'm just gonna take it and roll with it, and you know, if it gets too expensive, we'll just pop down and get a sample every day. So after the serum, I apply my eye cream, Kiehls Creamy Eye Treatment, and it's got avocado in it. It's so good. Touch wood, I've been so lucky with skincare, but it has taken a lot of experimenting, so don't expect to find the best things straight away. Sample things, try things out, and see what works for you and your skin type. But for me, it's extra thick, extra creamy, and just feels luxurious. And it really changes the way your makeup applies, like literally so much smoother, and it makes your concealer look a lot better when you have a good eye cream. And you need to take care of your under eyes especially, because it's such an area of sensitive and thin layer of skin. Like, it needs to be looked after. Finally, the moisturizer that I use is Kiehls Ultra Facial Cream. And this is a good moisturizer because it is for dry skin, but it's not too thick, it's not too creamy, and it doesn't make your skin feel greasy. And that is my favorite thing about it. It's such a lightweight everyday moisturizer. It provides an instant boost, an instant hydration, and it lasts you throughout the day. All of these products are free of perfumes. I don't like perfume products on my skin. I feel like it aggravates them. And finally, for my lips, I use this Jouer lip conditioning treatment, which is the first lip moisturizer that I've come across that doesn't leave my lips dry at the end of it. It lasts a hell of a long time. When it comes off my lip, it actually leaves them feeling moisturized, not more dry, which is really hard to find in a lip balm or lip cream. So I love it, and it doesn't have any colour to it. I don't like lip balms with colour to it because I always go over my lip lines, so why would I want something pink over my lip lines? But anyway, yeah, so this is definitely my go-to #1 lip moisturizer. So all types of skincare are preventative measures, so that is helping your skin feel healthy, look healthy, and be healthy, so you'll get less wrinkles in the future. So it helps the aging process of your skin to slow down and just really brings out the youthfulness in your skin. So it's best to start early, sooner rather than later, and you will remain youthful for longer. That is why I invest in my skin. So I hope you've enjoyed my little talk through of all the products that I use, and I will see you in a bit for when I start wiping this all off and showing you guys how to use all of these products. Hello guys, we are back. I'm going to start off by removing my makeup, and I'm going to use my simple makeup wipe, and I'm just going to slowly start at the cheeks and begin to remove this. Just going to use one more wipe to properly wipe away the makeup. Okay, so there we go, and my skin looks pretty pretty clean. But I'm going to get a little cotton pad. I'm not squeezing it at all, but I'm just tipping the micellar water onto the cotton pad in circular motion. I'm just going to wipe this gently all the way around my face. And literally, you can see, although it looked like my skin was clean, there were still traces of foundation on it. So I'm just going to get another one of these and wipe my face again. And then I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to have a quick shower and then show you guys how I apply my face mask. So we can do it together, guys. So now I've removed all my makeup, I'm just going to apply a little bit of this Jouer lip conditioning treatment. Another great thing about this product is that it increases the fullness of your lips and it also decreases fine lines, and I can definitely vouch for that. I didn't think that a product could actually do that, but this has really been helping. So I've just done that before I applied the face mask because I don't want to feel like I've got dry lips and then try and rub it in and I'm getting little bits of the face mask on my lips, and it would just be a disaster. So to get that out of the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently take a small amount of the product, literally just dipping my finger in and taking it out. And I'm going to apply one dot on my forehead because you only need a tiny amount of product. A little bit on my nose, a little bit on my chin, a dollop on my cheek and a dollop on my other cheek. And I'll just put another bit underneath my chin and wipe off the excess. Because this mask also helps to exfoliate your skin, I'm just going to rub it in and I'm just going to keep rubbing in circular motions, working this into the skin so it can work its magic. And I'm just going to keep rubbing it for like a couple of seconds. Whereas with a typical face mask, you'd be spreading it around your face and then you'd just leave it as it is. I am working it into the skin as well as spreading it around the face, so I can get all the goodness out of it. And you're supposed to leave this mask on for 20 minutes. Now I've got a nice thin coverage across my face. I'm going to wash my hands, leave it at that for about 20 minutes. Sometimes I leave it on for longer simply because I personally feel that you get more goodness out of the mask if you're marinating it for longer. And I don't know if that logic actually works. See you guys in a little while. I'm back again, guys. I've just blow dried my hair and then washed off my face mask, so please excuse these little baby hairs. So the next step for me is to cleanse my skin because I've just applied the face mask, and sometimes the little gritty bits can stay on my face, which I do not like. So I'm going to go in with my Earle Cleanse and Polish. This is just typically what I use, and then just go over the whole of my face and just rub that in. And usually my face is a little bit damp. I'm dragging that all the way downwards. Now I'm going to take my muslin cloth, I'm going to run it under the hot water tap and then wring out any extra water that's left, and then wipe my face downwards, and then I'm going to rinse it one more time to clean out whatever it's taken off. So I've got my dampened cloth and it's quite warm. I'm just going to dab it all over my face and then just wipe. I've already done this once, so this is the final time I'm going to be doing it, and I'm just wiping. And this alone exfoliates your skin, so it really helps your skin to feel a lot more rejuvenated immediately. So that's the kind of nice thing about this cleanser in particular. So now my face is still slightly damp, so I'm just going to pat it with my face cloth just to dry it down. Now I'm going to use my Earle toner to just spritz that all over my face and my neck. That is just a really nice, refreshing feeling, and it's got an amazing floral scent. It smells so nice. So I'm just going to let that settle in and give that a couple of seconds. Now the toner is all settled into my face and working its magic, I'm going to apply my facial oil, and because it is nighttime, I'm going to apply the Midnight Recovery Concentrate by Kiehls. So this is the little bottle that it comes in. This oil also does not leave your skin feeling greasy whatsoever. It absorbs nice and quick and works its magic well overnight. This says to massage 2 to 3 drops onto freshly cleansed skin, and I usually apply a little bit more than that. I do 1 drop on my forehead, underneath one eye for that cheek and the other eye for this cheek, and then on my chin. And I apply that 1 drop extra because I always take it down my neck, because the neck ages the fastest. So I'm just gonna massage that into my skin using circular motions and spread it evenly. And definitely when applying any cream, serum or oil, do not forget about the neck, because it is a really sensitive area. Again, really thin skin that will become wrinkly really fast. As a preventative measure to keep it more youthful for longer, always apply whatever you apply here, down here too. Next step, the Kiehls Hydro-Plumping Retexturising Serum. I just do half a pump. That's all I really need. And my dry areas of my face are along here and then along these areas and downwards. This kind of area for me doesn't really get too dry or dehydrated. I'm just going to tap a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, and then here, and then here. And then I'm just going to, again, in circular motions, massage this into the areas that feel the most dehydrated for me. And just spread it out to the other areas too. And this product spreads really easily, so you can get away with using a small amount of serum. Just going to give that a couple of seconds to sink in and do its work. And now for my eye cream, it's best to use your ring finger because that is the finger that it's easiest to apply the least amount of pressure with out of all your other fingers. And all I do is get my ring finger and literally just dip it in gently. So I've got that tiny amount of product on my fingertip, and then what I do at this point is take both of the fingertips and press them together and making sure there's an almost equal amount on them. It's really, really easily spreadable, and a little bit goes a long way. So what I do with these two now is just press 1, 2, 3, and then above 1, 2, 3. And a lot of people say you should only apply eye cream underneath your eyes, but your eyelids are also sensitive areas with thin skin that are also prone to wrinkling. So I always like to apply it all the way around my eyes because I feel like that's all a really sensitive area that just needs to keep tight. And then all I do is literally pat that on until the product becomes transparent. For the final step, I'm going to use the Ultra Facial Cream and just a small little amount on the end of my fingertip because, again, very easily spreadable, which is great. So I'm going to, again, massage this in with circular motions. So these little bits of hair really keep on, and it's really doing my head in. Fucking drops on the floor.